Okay, ladies and gentlemen, JR fam, joining me now is Ashley Cook.
Hello.
Ashley, how are you doing today?
I'm doing so good. This is my first day of CMA Fest madness, so
Yes.
tackling it as we can, you know?
It's the best.
It is so much fun. It's a good time.
For people that have not been, describe CMA Fest in one word.
Ooh, I'd say hot. I would
Yes.
say chaotic, but in a very fun way.
Okay.
And, ooh.
I mean, I said one word, but you gave me two.
I
That's
know, I'm
totally
like,
fine. It's fine.
I was going for
If-
three.
Give
I'm
me a
like,
third. Give me a
yeah.
third.
I don't know. I mean, a lot going on.
Yeah.
I guess what to say. Yeah, there's just
There's-
always something. Like you find another performance, you find another person, another new favorite artist to obsess over. It's fun.
Yes. No, it's a lot of fun. If you haven't been, highly recommend you come on down.
I agree.
Today is a big day also. Your song, Summer Nights with
Yes.
Rascal Flatts. I just have to say, when I saw that they were doing an album with a bunch of duets, I saw Summer Nights and I'm like, that would be, before I even knew, like that song would be a perfect song for Ashley. I could just hear
No
you
way.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I got shivers. That's actually, because it was true. I really thought I could hear you on the song. And surely enough, you're on the song.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
How did it come to be?
Honestly, well, I've been a huge fan of Rascal Flatts for my whole life. I
Yes.
mean, they're a big reason why I even got into country. And Gary and I became friends pretty early on in my career, and he introduced me into the Grand Ole Opry circle.
Yes.
And Jay and I have written together for a long time, and they're great guys, and I've always been a huge fan. And so when they decided to do this album with collaborations like this, they called me and they were like, "Hey, do you want to be on this song?" I was like, "Absolutely, I do." And so Jay and I had kind of bounced around which song I'd be best on, and we had kind of thrown around, "Bless the Broken Road" or
Oh, nice.
any of these, "My Wish," whatever, all my favorite.
Oh,
every
My Wish,
song.
love that song.
So good. But I had picked Summer Nights because I was like, man, this is such a cool song. It's my sister and I's favorite summertime song, and it's really cool. When I first heard the mix, like the rough mix of what it was going to be, I was crying in my living room because you hear Gary come in and intertwine with his harmonies with my voice, and it's just this magical. Oh, it's so cool. I'm just honored to get to be on it, for real.
Well, it comes out tonight.
It
That's
does.
super exciting. Oh my God. Well, you have also a really packed summer. You're starting your tour too.
Yeah.
How is that going? Are you ready? You ready to go?
It's nuts, dude. I won't lie. We just got off tour with Kane Brown. We just wrapped
Yes.
that tour about 2 weeks ago. And then we're heading into festival season with a lot of headline shows, and then also like fairs and festivals and all this stuff. And then Parker McCollum tour. So we're kind of just all over the place in the best way, which will be so much fun. But it's good. It's a really good time. I think having a tour bus makes everything very different in the best way.
No more van?
Yeah, we're able to like actually have air conditioning and sleep whenever we're like, for example, after CMA Fest, I'm just going right to the next show as soon as I get off the stage here in Nashville. So it's good. It's like home on the road, and it's very fun.
Yes.
And I'm loving this era of life right now.
You're crushing it. Girl, we are all watching you thrive out there, and we love it. And you released a new song too, The F Word.
I did.
Okay, so actually, speaking that song, Kelsey Ballerini commented on the
Yeah.
video. Anything cooking over here? I have to ask.
We'll see. She's a phenomenal artist and a great friend of mine, and she's somebody who's supported my music for a long time, but especially F Word. She just loves that song, and I value Kelsey a lot as a friend and also as a songwriter. Like she picks the songs that she loves and champions them, and that's something that's super, super cool for somebody of her level to get to kind of help the people next in line. So it's really cool. We'll see. I would love to do a song with her. Yeah. We'll see what's in the works.
We're putting it out there because I have a feeling we're manifesting it, and I have a feeling that it really will happen in the near future.
She's so phenomenal.
She really is. I was just chatting with Marin Taylor earlier on, and she was on tour with Kelsey.
Her,
Yes, and she was saying how lovely Kelsey Ballerini is. I'm like, she seems like such a down-to-earth girl.
She is. She's really great. Yeah, she's a great human.
The F word, though.
Yeah.
So obviously, the F word stands for forever in your song.
It does.
What other F word do you love, though, Ashley?
Am I allowed to say it on this?
I mean, I will say it. It's totally fine.
I say I kind of have the mouth of a sailor sometimes. So I try to kind of like keep my wits about me when I'm on interviews, because I'm trying to not like throw an F-bomb out there. But that's why I love this song. I think, when you see the title, the F word, you obviously think about like the one that we're all thinking about.
Yep.
And I say that one quite often, and so I think it just felt kind of fitting to me because it matches my personality and just who I am in life. But also it's just a really clever, brilliant way of saying it. And I mean, the writers on that, it's Emily Wiseman, Gordy Sampson, and Lori McKenna. I don't know if you are familiar with. They're phenomenal songwriters. So I'm really fortunate that they let me cut the song, and I just loved how it like catches your attention right off the bat, and it's beautiful.
You have a lot of songs that do that though, where they're so catchy and I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a songwriter, but like they play into like the lyrics of the like running back, like that song there. Like it sounds like you're talking about a running back, like a football. I'm not a football fan, but like, a running back. Like it's just so clever, and you're so quick to think of these things. Like how does your brain work when it comes to that?
Honestly, well, songs like Running Back, for example, that was just a day of thing. We were just in the room, and we were talking about this guy that I had been involved with when I was younger, and I was like, man, if he called, I'd go right back. And we were like, oh, that's so cool. He was a running back in high school.
Yeah.
And it just kind of happened, and we just let it all. I love clever songs.
No, and you're good at it.
Thank you so much. I just think it's like, let's do something that nobody's ever written before in that sense of like, oh, let's flip a hook, let's do something cool. But my challenge with myself this next album is making sure that I write songs that are clever, but also have the emotion that I want, not just clever to be clever. You know what I mean?
Yep, fair enough.
So that's the one that's like what I'm trying to focus on for album 2.
So album 2, you probably can't say exactly, but do you have a month in mind, a year in mind? How many songs do we think are going to be on this album?
Yeah, I can't say exactly, but we do have a month in mind. It is this year. I'm very excited.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I think a lot of what I wanted to do with this project was just, my first album, I had a double album. It was 24 songs, and I loved it. I don't regret anything about that process, but something about second album, I just want to almost say more with less. So I don't know exactly how many songs, but it won't be 24.
Okay.
It's just going to be a little bit more of like a pack a punch with a smaller amount type of deal. So.
Well, if you had to pick one song from that album that you want people to hear and you can't wait for them to hear when it comes out, what song would it be?
Ooh, from the new album?
From the new album, yeah.
Ooh. I've kind of been like teasing this on my stories a little bit, but there's a song called Tinfoil Hat.
Okay.
It sounds crazy.
Okay, yeah.
But I think I love it because of the title. Like it just, same thing with effort. It's like, you see these titles and they make you curious, and you want
I'm
to click on
very
it.
curious to know.
So yeah, there's a song called Tinfoil Hat that I'm really excited about.
Okay.
And it's quirky and it's fun and it's clever and it kind of sounds like when you're like having a panic attack over seeing your ex with somebody new.
So fair.
It's really cool. I can't say much more,
Fair,
but
no,
I've already said enough.
That's a good amount. And what about Baby Blues? Because you've been teasing that song a lot and everybody has been loving it.
They have been. They've been asking about it. I'm actually going to play that at Riverfront. So if you're coming out, come check it out. But yeah, I love that song. I think it's one of my favorites off the new project for sure, and seemingly everybody else's too. So I'm super pumped, and it feels like a little bit of a different thing for me. I'm used to doing kind of more like relationship, clever, maybe like power ballad world, and this song is just fun. It's fun and it's sexy and it's just different. Yeah, and I love it so much.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Thanks.
But before I let you go, your outfit, girl.
Thank you so much.
Every time you
you.
just slay the game.
Thank you.
Where do you shop?
I mean, I have a stylist who's phenomenal. Her name is Krista
Dang.
Roser.
Okay.
But this is actually Stella McCartney. It's like a whole
That-
Stella McCartney look.
Yeah, that's stunning. That's
I
stunning.
I just learned that all of her stuff is vegan, which is cool.
Oh,
so that's why
that
it's
is
so
really cool.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
like
just-
feel it.
I know.
Oh,
It's
shit.
really comfy.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
seems
yeah.
like it'd be stiff, but it's not.
Yeah, it would
yeah,
feel
it's
that.
literally the kind of fake chap situation.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it so much.
Yeah, your outfits are always so good.
Thank you
we
so
love.
much.
We'll have so much fun on tour and enjoy CMA Fest
you, girl. It's
and
good
the
talking to you.
album.
Let's go.
We are ready, Ashley Cook.
Thank you guys so much.